two options: either to put the levy back on or to start looking where we can cut back.
Right now it's 6 Austintown's police levy. It's going back on the ballot in November. Good evening, I'm Mandy Noel.
And I'm Dave Sess. That levy failed in May by 14 votes. It left township leaders frustrated. 27 First News reporter Molly Reed talked to the police chief to find out if they're changing anything this time around and learn what the township has done without the levy. She's live in the newsroom with our top story tonight.
Yeah, back in November when that levy failed, the township was left wondering what different cuts it would have to make. But now with a different campaign approach, they're hoping they won't have to make any cuts after all. With the loss of a $2.4 million levy in May, Austintown Police Chief Bob Gavalier is left reevaluating his department's work.
It kind of felt personal that maybe something that us as a police department maybe was doing something wrong or something that the residents weren't happy with.
Gavalier is in the process of working with YSU to get a survey out to people asking what the police can do better. He's also trying to figure out how to stay fully staffed without the levy's money. The department has lost almost $2 million a year over the past 3 years in state budget cuts.
We're facing what every other township and city's facing right now in the state of Ohio with the reduction in the revenue coming back from the state, and that's why you see more and more of these levies being put on.
Gavalier says some staff training has been cut. They've also combined forces with boardmen and county dispatchers to save money. The township says without the levy, future cuts could also include repaving roads, special programs like the police department's K-9 unit, and jobs across all departments. The levy won't be changing at all before it hits November's polls, but the department and the levy committee are deciding how the campaign approach will.
And if the people vote no for it or yes for it, we just want to make sure they have the right information out there, and that's our job, to get that out there to the public so they can make their decision.
Now again, this levy is a replacement for an outdated one from the 90s, but it would also give some additional money for the police department. That way the police department's use of some of the township's general fund can go back to the other township department, which is something the township trustees say is much needed. In the newsroom, Molly Reed, WKBN 27 First News at 6.